Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I am Muhammad Razak and together with my friend Afiq Rahman and Amirul Ismail. So today we're going to present a demonstration to demo our about our game, which is the Altair Adventure. So the first I'm going to talk about the rigid body that being applied onto our character. So rigid body enable the player, the character, the movement, as you can see there, can walking, and it also have the interaction of rigid body. We give them a collider to interact with the environment, and it also have the mass that that the character can move around and interact with the object around our environment, and it also enable the character to jump because it has the velocity of the on the y-axis. So I think that's all from me.
So now I will demo about the implementation of the KD3 in our project. So we use the KD3 data structure to find the nearest neighbor in this game. So in this game we use scroll as our object. So whenever character move around, the red line will be generated from the character to the scroll, to the closest scroll. So the character, the player who control the character can easily move to the nearest scroll to pick up the scroll. So you can see, after the player pick up the scroll at the top left screen will show 1/10. So that's it for the implementation of KD3 in our game.
Okay, so in our game, there are a few non-player characters, and the non-playing characters have been programmed to walk into certain points. And during their walking, they may run into certain objects. And if we didn't implement collision avoidance, the non-playing character may run to the object and get stuck and couldn't reach to the destination. But as you can see in our screen, our NPC has already implemented collision avoidance, and as you can see, when they react to certain object, they will avoid the object and get to their destination successfully. For our collision avoidance, so that's the part that we implement in our non-player character to make sure they avoid any objects that in front of them and get to their destination successfully. So that's for my parts.